Hi everyone, welcome to Retro Minute, where we talk about retro games in just a few minutes. Super Mario Deluxe, released on Game Boy in the late 1990s, is anything but a simple port of the original Super Mario Bros. It's much more, and also less, kind of. This was actually the first time I'd ever played Super Mario Bros. I never had an NES growing up, and I didn't get All-Stars until years later. I hate to say it, but I lost the game as a child, and it's something that's devastated me until even now. But putting that aside, you're greeted with a nice title screen and a neat little jingle. You get a new menu to select the different game modes. Original is just that, a run-through of the original Super Mario Bros. With 3 available save files, you get a new map, and you can even switch between Mario and, Luigi. He's got a different color scheme this time, too. If you've played the original Super Mario Bros., you'll notice some differences in terms of, the screen being smaller, but you'll also notice other things like the physics feeling a bit off. Me personally, I've sped run the original Super Mario Bros. A bunch of times, and it was a little bit tricky of an adjustment, but eventually I got the hang of it. It's not all about the original mode though. Challenge mode has you setting out to complete 3 objectives. You gotta beat the high score, collect the red coins, and find the hidden Yoshi egg in each level. I just can't get over this level of replayability, and we're not even done yet. There's a couple other items on the menu, with one of them being a photo album where you can get photos from doing certain things like spawning the fireworks, for example. We can't forget the toy box, which features things like fortune telling, a calendar, and even some banners from toads that you rescue along the journey. You also get a verse mode that you can play with your friends if you have some Game Boy link cables handy. There's a boo mode where you have to compete in a series of levels and get to the end before the boo does. And these are the same courses as the first levels, but the boo will actually get faster as you beat it. The coolest feature of this game has to be Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels is an unlockable bonus. You only get one save, but you can run through as either Mario or Luigi. That said, the style of the game is a bit toned down in terms of its uniqueness, with the general style being the same as the original Super Mario Bros. And Mario and Luigi lacking any differences. There's no more high jumping and low traction. Also no more cool ground tiles, I always liked those. But these are minor in the grand scheme of things, and as you clear Super Players mode, it will grant you with the final end credits screen with one of the best renditions of the star theme I've ever heard. It is so beautiful. What you're seeing here is gameplay from the Japanese version, and there's a host of differences. The challenge mode scores are a bit easier, and you can get small Fire Mario too, which is pretty cool. They did change some sprites and pictures up, but overall it is the same experience. It wasn't released physically in Japan either. It actually came out after the American and European releases on the Nintendo Power cartridge, which, like many things, was Japan only. I talked a bit about this in a previous video on why I'd like to see it on Nintendo Switch, and I think given how unique it is, I can see it happening soon. It would have been easy for them just to slap Super Mario Bros. On a cartridge, put it out on Game Boy, and leave it as it is. But I like that they really went out of their way to make something worthwhile by adding so much, and essentially giving us 2 games in one. And I mean, how cool would it be to play the versus mode with some friends? Or they can go the next step and even have a full-size Super Mario Bros. Deluxe game without the small screen. It's not something Nintendo would ever do, but one can dream. What do you all think though? Did you play Super Mario Bros. Deluxe? Were you a fan? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching Retro Minute. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.